Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Shawnee and we are Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Today I'm honored to be participating in the Woodpeckers craft collaboration. It's hosted by Sarah of Can Sarah DIY It. And today it's also hosted by my friend Tammy of Happiness Created. I'll have both of their channel links in my description box below, as well as the links to the awesome playlist. Check it out. It's going to be a good one. And for DIY number one, I have this cutting board that Woodpeckers sent me. And go ahead and open this up here. Okay, this cutting board measures across 6 inches, and from the handle, the top of the handle to the bottom of the board, it is 11 3/4 inches. What I'm going to do first is I also have this washi tape. Now this washi tape is from Craftspire. Let's go ahead. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some antique wax and I'm going to wax my handle. Take a nice clean paintbrush. I'm going to dip it in a little bit of the wax and I'm just going to stain the top of our handle. Just like so. Then we want to go around to the sides, just like this. Only staining as far as we went with our stain to begin with on the top of our surface. Okay, just like so. And we're just going to wipe this off. Beautiful. That wood grain really comes out. I will have my affiliates link in my description box below as well. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to take some of the washi tape . We're going to be placing it right over our board, nice and gentle. This has an excellent adhesive. Just like so. Just like this. In the center of our board. And laying it nice and smooth across. You can use your brayer for this, and or your Cricut spatula, or any spatula equal to your Cricut spatula, just like so, to make sure this adheres nicely to my board. And tissue paper. And my press. Just like so. And I'm going to repeat this on the bottom as well. And I'm just going to be trimming and cutting the edges of our washi tape off of our board with scissors. And my emery board file in a downward motion. That is just gorgeous. Now on to the bottom of our cutting board. Thus far, guys, this board is amazing to work with. It's high quality. Again, go check out Woodpeckers Crafts. They have everything. Seasonal. They have cutting boards. They have bulky items. Just beautiful, beautiful wood. And also from Craftspire, this washi tape is amazing. And on to our next step. I purchased this the day before yesterday at Hobby Lobby, this welcome sign. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the tag off. I'm going to grab my antique wax, simply applied and wiped off the antique wax from our welcome sign. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our board here. I'm going to set it straight in front of me. I'm going to run some hot glue on my words here so they stick nice to our board. Okay, just sporadically. And we're going to put this kitty cornered just like this. Perfect. Just like that. I'm going to just press down. We're going to set this aside and we're going to let it sit for a second. And we're going to add our embellishments. What I'm going to do is I have this large rose leaf and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick that on here first with some hot glue, just like so. You could really leave this just as is and place your hanger on there and it would be gorgeous. I just want to add a little extra oomph. So I'm going to place this on here. And I'm going to go ahead and I have this vintage rose that was in a collection my daughter purchased for me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, hot glue, plenty of hot glue on this one, guys. And I'm going to center this right in here, adding some pressure, just like so until it sets. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the hanger and we're going to come back and have a final reveal on our piece. There we have it, guys. Oh my goodness, can we say home run on this one? I absolutely adore this. This may be my favorite piece I have ever made. And finally, a heavier piece of jute twine for the hanger. I think this screams academia. I think this screams vintage, vintage, vintage. I just love this piece. Okay, and on to DIY number 2. DIY number 2, I have these tags from Woodpeckers that they sent me in a package of 6. Guys, these tags are amazing. We have the thickness. They are about 1/8 of an inch thick. They are 7 centimeters. Excuse me, guys, I measured that wrong. They are, yeah, about 1/8 of an inch thick. And then they are 2 3/4 inches across. And the length is approximately, now these are approximate, guys, about 5 3/4 inches long. They are a nice chunky piece of wood. What we're going to do is I have 2 of them today. The very first thing I want to do is I have this Rae-Dunn parchment paper. Okay, now I purchased this at the Goodwill. The original price on these is $4.99 at Marshall's. This was new goods, so I paid $2.99. This is gorgeous, gorgeous paper. Look at this, guys. Isn't that pretty? It says Harvest. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this open and get us a sheet out. And what I've done here is I've placed a thin layer of Mod Podge on my tag. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to place our parchment paper right over our tag down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my parchment paper, making sure this is completely dry. We're going to go ahead and do our press technique. And I will have my press linked in my description box below as well. And don't forget, guys, we have a prize package worth up to $60 of Woodcrafter products. It's a Woodcrafter bundle, and I'll have all the information in my description box below. Good luck. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead. We're going to cut around our parchment paper. And with our file, we're going to go around again in a downward motion and remove all the excess parchment paper. Tag hole on our tag, I'm just going to go ahead and puncture it with the little Dollar Tree tool I have here. I'm just going to go around the circle just like so. Just like that. Try to push any we might have through the circle. There we go. Just like so. I'm going to go over it with our little file here. Won't hurt it. If anything, it'll just distress it a little bit. We're going to get that out of there and we'll be right back. Second tag, we're going to take some washi tape. Just a real thin, I think this is 1/8 of an inch of the washi tape. I think I got this at Michael's. I believe I bought it at Michael's. Let's see here. It's thin. We're going to do some thin lines. So I'm going to go ahead and just really gently pull this because it will break. So I'm going to do some thin lines here. Just like so. My washi tape. Trying to keep it straight. We're going to go all the way down and then just cut it off. Okay. We're going to repeat another line this way, same way I have fixed. Just like so. Just like this. Okay. And then 2 more going this way. One up here. And one about here. Just like that. Now what we're going to do is I have some of the new color by Waverly in Dusk. This is gorgeous, this chalk paint. Go ahead and shake it up. Okay. I'm going to pour a little in our dish. Won't need too much for this. Beautiful color. Love it. Okay. We'll take a brush. And we're going to paint our entire tag. This is a beautiful color. This is like a very, very light teal. We're going to go ahead and put 2 coats on this. We want to make sure this is nice and dark. Let's get our tape pulled. Straight up. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love it. It looks great. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to let this dry thoroughly, and we're going to come back and we're going to put these together. Make a little wall hanging out of these. So cute. I have a little happy sticker here. It's from the 4th of July. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to individually cut out each letter, and I'm going to stick it to our stripe. A single layer like this. Go ahead and come up here. I'm going to hot glue this to the top together. Just like this. I find this to just be adorable. Go ahead and tack this up here. A little bit of hot glue. Just like so. Hold that together until it sets. It sets, guys. We want to turn it over, and we want to add a dot of hot glue to the back as well, so it'll hold. If you're going to be putting this in any heat whatsoever, in the sunshine or anything of that nature, you want to go ahead and you want to add a stronger glue as well, like an E6000 or a crazy glue. I think that's adorable, just like so. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our little harvest tag right here. Okay, I'm going to glue it just with some hot glue because our tag will not be in the sun. These are heavy, so you need a good amount of hot glue on that. We're going to go ahead, we're going to right here and fix it. So we have Happy Harvest. It's perfect. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a little bow. Okay, just like a little shoestring bow. This is double-sided ribbon. I did purchase this at Hobby Lobby on sale. I got this for 49 cents. Okay, now there's no dovetail in these ends, so we're going to go ahead and we're just going to clip them like this. And there we have it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue that right in the center. I think this is absolutely adorable. More of that off. Just like so. And there we go. We're going to call this a finished DIY. I love it. Super, super cute. Glare. There we go. Happy Harvest. Love it. I'll have a final picture in my final look at the end of the video. Okay, guys, and on to DIY number 3. Final DIY, I want to do a honey jar. Now, they sent me from Woodpeckers Crafts this honey spoon. I absolutely love it. This little honey grabber. I've never had one of these, and I just think it's adorable. So what I'm going to do today is I have this little jar I purchased at the Dollar Tree. All right. I'm going to put some yellow, actually gold. No, this is moon yellow from Folk Art. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in here like so. Get it all over my jar, just like this. Kind of drip it right out, guys, just like that, to make it appear to be honey down in there. Okay, drop a little bit of hot glue down in there, just like that. Yeah, okay. Make it appear to be honey down in the bottom of our jar, just like that. Okay, just like that. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to close the jar up. All right. And we're going to decorate it. I'm going to go ahead with my hot glue gun, and I'm going to drip it right along the side of my jar, just like so. And we're going to allow this to dry, just like this, until we reach the other half here. What to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to dry brush some of this yellow onto my dry hot glue, just like that. It just makes the appearance of honey. I just love this. Okay, just like so. Go down your drips. So cool. Even up here a little bit. There we go. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some jute twine to the top of our jar. Grab some hot glue here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach the first one right around the lid of our jar, the first row of jute. Okay. We're going to grab a scrap sheet of paper. We're going to take our glue gun. Here goes, guys. First time for everything, and we're going to spread our glue like this, just like that, over just a portion, just the upper portion of our, come on, drop, honey stick. Okay, come on, drop. And you want it to drip and dry, just like that, guys. This is so cool, so much fun. This is a fun DIY. Just like that. We're going to wait a second until it sets. Super cool. There we go. Okay. Take my scissors. Oh, didn't work too well, but there's no mistakes with this, guys. This is messy. There we go, just like that. Now we want to go to where we can see some of the drippage there, right? Okay. I'm going to take some hot glue, puddle it right here. That's where our stick's going to go, just like that. We'll cover it up in a minute. Get this nice and firm up here. We're going to take our paint and we're just going to dry brush as lightly as possible. Yeah, that's fine. Dry brush your honey. What we want to do next is I'm going to place a bee above our honey stick, right there. I purchased these bees at Hobby Lobby at the beginning of the season. Go ahead. Just gonna hot glue it right on top, and it's gonna hide our puddle. Push them on there. going to do first, though, is I'm going to make a jute twine string for a tag. Place it right around here like so. Going to put our tag on, and we're going to come right back. Absolutely adorable. And don't forget to go check out Woodpecker Crafts. I have my affiliate link in the description box below, as well as the link to Sarah and Tammy's channels, and also the instructions to the giveaway for today. If you like what you've seen today, go ahead, give me a great big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell next to your subscription, and you'll be notified each time I upload new video. I can also be found on Instagram and Facebook at Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. Also, go check out Craftspire. They're wonderful as well. And if you enjoyed today's video, here's something else you may like.